Hello Scorpio, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your Tarot March predictions. We're going to take a look at your love life, at your career and workspace, and then we'll get you some guidance from the universe on what is the best way to utilize your energy and resources in the month of March. Okay, I'm going to start as usual with an oracle card to get a general idea of what's gonna be going on in March for you, and I also have my Hermit Tarot cards, so the talking cards, and we're gonna get you some messages from the person that you're dealing with, whoever you have on your mind, to you. Okay, welcome guys, whether you are a returning customer or you're new. I'm happy to see you all. I hope you're doing well. The crisis in Ukraine still carries on, so I'm gonna post, I'm gonna keep pinning the comment with information on how you can participate if you wish to do so. It's a true crisis, like on all levels in the country right now, and since I'm Ukrainian myself, this is dear and near to my heart. What else? Yeah, remember this is a general reading, so take only what resonates and let go of what doesn't. If you like what I'm doing, if this resonated for you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, or comment. You can also request a private reading or a coaching session from me. Just reach out to me via email address and we'll make the arrangements. And yeah, if this is not your story, you may want to check out readings for your other placements. By now, I've posted pretty much all of them. There may be like a couple remaining that will be posted very, very soon. So yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, any of those. And if you don't know what they are, there's a link in the description box to the website where you can put in your information and find out. All right, let's get going. Let's see. Whoa, that was a windy start for Scorpio. So we have Unfinished Symphony, number 10. Wow, yeah. This is like a cycle that's supposed to end. And it's interesting because we're actually at the beginning of months right now, but I'm getting that since we're talking about the entire March, then this could be something that either has been bothering you, or you know you cannot overcome, or you know that doesn't feel right to you, but you don't know what to do about it. Something like that. And you will have a chance to turn things around in the month of March, so you don't repeat the same cycle again. You finally get hold of that lesson you were supposed to learn, maybe end this whole contract with someone if you keep coming back or staying in the relationship that is not working out, that is not healthy, and deep down you know it, right? You'll be able to finally leave that behind. It could of course be a relationship with yourself, and all of us have certain unhealthy behaviors we cling to, right? So yeah, this could be it. Why not? The same way as we could be in a karmic relationship with ourselves, if we are doing negative self-talk for ourselves, if we are limiting ourselves in certain ways, right, then we become those karmic energies for ourselves. Okay, let's get going with tarot. What do we have for Scorpio? Three of Cups, Page of Swords, Three of Wands. Okay, for the workspace we have Six of Wands, nice, Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles. I like it. And the guidance from the universe is Four of Cups, Two of Wands, Ten of Wands. A lot of wands here today. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. Yeah, so this is, to me, this is also connected with finally ending the Unfinished Symphony. Some unresolved pain, trauma, relationship that keeps spinning around the same scenarios, and you two don't want to let go of each other, but you're not fixing it either, right? To me, this is connected. If you finally being able to release it, to mourn over it, and to move on to bigger and better things. You know, first you grieve because it's something that you put a lot of effort and time into and it didn't pan out. It's always sad, it's normal, but then you also feel relief and freedom to move on to something else and be more authentic self, which is always beautiful. It'll be a little scary, but it's beautiful. Okay, so for your love life, I'm getting for some reason that the Page of Swords is your person. And the point here is that there will be an occasion for a celebration or a party for you in the month of March. There will be something, there could be somebody's birthday, or you could be going on a trip, or just, you know, some other occasion when you're celebrating. And these will actually help you get a better idea of what you're looking for in this relationship. And if you've been together for years, you could be like, oh, that's not me, like that, we already know everything. But this is about seeing it with from another perspective, right? It's almost like, I didn't realize it was there all along, or we never really talked about this area of our life, and it's important. So I want to start the conversation now with this Page of Swords, right? Set some intentions for the future, for where you want to go. Not just kind of, it's always good to hang out and just enjoy the moment, right? It's that kind of love bubble period, but it's just as important to get out of that in time, so you don't end up stuck in just enjoying the moment, and then it turns out that you two want different things. So this is an opportunity to get clarity on what you two want out of a relationship, where you can find that common ground so that you're both happy, and how you're gonna get there, right? Because intention is a bit more specific, like how you're gonna get from point A to point B, not just like I want to be there, but how do I see doing that? Figuring it out. And enjoy the party, of course, the celebration. It could be, for some of you, I'm getting this is a trip, so you'll need to travel somewhere. I mean, it could be a wedding ceremony, right? And you've been invited and you need to travel somewhere, so there will be an opportunity in this trip to figure these things out. Oh, and I'm getting actually that for those, if this is resonating in terms of being invited to a wedding, then the way the bride and groom set intention for their married life, the way they interact, the way they set up their wedding, is going to get you triggered with some of the ideas of what you want to. So inevitably, you'll end up speaking to a person about those things, maybe just throwing some ideas into the air, you know, like casually, and you'll start getting to the point where you would be like, yeah, I think we need to talk about what do we actually want out of this? Why are we together? You know, like, where are we gonna be in 3 months from now? Do we even think about that yet? That sort of idea. For the workspace, we have 6 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 6 of Cups. I like the sixes. Sixes are about success and kind of sharing externally. So you can only share externally when you have things figured out for yourself, when you've built a foundation, when you've gained knowledge, and then you have something to give. So I love the 6 of Wands, which is public victory and success. Who doesn't want that for their career? I love the 6 of Pentacles, which means that you'll actually be rewarded for your efforts, and you will be able to reward people and also to share with those who are in need based on the success you're gonna get. There is a little but here with the 2 of Swords, and in this card, it's not too sad, I would say, but it's almost like she doesn't move. Like, she's supposed to move because there's a wolf behind her, and you know, it's getting closer, but she's really very deep in her thoughts, like daydreaming about something very important, right? Not realizing that she needs to kind of watch out and be mindful of what's going on around. So that's like your only warning. Be aware of your surroundings. Notice different aspects of your work, of your career, of who is involved, how they contribute, you know, to keep it vibrant and dynamic, I'm hearing. And also not to doubt yourself, because as soon as you start doubting yourself, you create energetic blocks for this kind of success. So be careful not to do that. And if you need somebody else by your side to help you not get into that, you know, dark space, I mean, it sounded too dark, but you know what I mean. Not to get too much into your head. Make sure you have a trustworthy partner in whatever it is you're doing. It could be a teammate, it could be a business partner, right? It could even be a client who you trust for feedback, you know, and kind of keeping you real. There we go, that's what it was about, keeping it real. Advice. So this is interesting. 4 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and 10 of Wands. So yeah, what I'm getting here generally is right now you don't need to worry about all the, you know, the tough times that the world is going through. It's hard not to get involved, it's hard not to worry about it, but in the month of March, that will not help you. So set it aside, it's not gonna go away, for better or for worse, right? So set it aside and focus on you. Focus on your intention, the opportunity you're getting and what you can build on, and go confidently towards that direction. Don't try to sit on several chairs at a time. Don't try to have the cake and eat it both, right? Because it doesn't work out that way. You have either or, right? You need to make a decisive choice. That's the challenge you'll be presented with, and that's gonna add up to your burden. But just for this time, put the rest of the burden aside. It's heavy and it's not helping you make a good decision. The decision will be necessary, that's for sure. You won't be able to have everything in your life for now. While you're figuring it out, it's just not gonna happen. And for a few of you, I'm getting that eventually you may lose both of those opportunities, or people, or jobs, or whatever applies that you need to choose between. So just be mindful of that. You are powerful, you have big opportunity for success, but you're still human in this 3D realm, right? So you still have your own limitations, and there are limitations from the world that, you know, kind of, that you need to at least acknowledge. Okay, let's get some messages from your person. Wow, that was fast. Anything else? I like the trip part. I hope it's gonna be nice. I mean, it is actually nicer now in March, but in New York, you never know. March can end up being the coldest months, even colder than February or January. It's crazy. I just want space. You already know. Have I lost everything? And think before you act. Yeah, so there's certain deep thinking on a person's mind. And like I said, it's kind of like, whether it's a new relationship or it's an old one, they're getting a new perspective on it, and it's getting them. And of course, for those of you who are going out or traveling somewhere and you're going to meet other couples, they will impose certain things on you, like certain things that you maybe avoided and thinking about in the past. So these questions are natural. And give your person some space. There's nothing wrong with them wanting that, especially if you're traveling and there is a chance to have some distance between you two. If you're always together, then they may want to spend the time by themselves. Don't take it personal. And also, yeah, that finding that common ground is super important, so that both of you don't have to be, you know, double guessing of like, are we good? Are we at a good place here? Are we wanting the same things? It's always better to talk these things out. I wish you all the best in the months of March, Scorpio. There's a lot going on here. There's so many opportunities, and I hope that you find success with everything you have in mind. I love you, and I'll be back with more readings very soon. Bye, guys.